Do you want to go to the airport? We need to make some sunshades for Morty the Mooney. It's going to be 100 degrees out next week. Gotta have some sunshades. What do you say? Al? Alan, you ready to go or not? Let's get moving. Alright, to make these sunshades, we're going to need some reflective bubble wrap, some scissors, some of this aluminum tape, and some blue masking or painter's tape. If you want to add some stiffeners to your sunshades to help them hold their shape, you'll need some wire. You'll also need some cutters. Alan, you can't drive. You don't even have your license. Get out of my seat. Where are we, Alan? Are we at the airport? Are we at the airport? We're at the airport! So we're out here at the airplane. We've got our reflective bubble insulation, our masking tape, our aluminum tape, scissors, wire, and wire cutters. This reflective bubble insulation you can get just about anywhere. I happen to get this off Amazon. I'll throw an associate link down in the description. It was about $22 for a 48-inch by 10-foot roll, and that's enough insulation to make sunshades for about every vehicle you own, and then some. Our first step is to unroll our reflective insulation over the window we're going to make a sunshade for. You want to try to position it to minimize your material used so you can get the most sunshades possible out of one roll of material. Next thing we'll be doing is taping it in place with our masking tape. It doesn't take too much tape, just enough to secure it. Now you can smooth the material out and start trimming along the edge of the window. As you trim the insulation, you can add more tape to hold the shape. You can do a rough cut to shape first and then trim it up later. Since this windshield has compound curves, it's not going to be a perfect fit. There'll be a little warping, but it'll be better than nothing. Finish up the top here. Make sure not to let any pieces blow away. You don't want to fought out the airport. Just put it in the pocket. We can just meet up with our cut from the other side. There we go. That's the rough cut. Now because of this compound curve, there's extra material here. So there's a couple things. You can either just pinch it into a pucker and roll it over and tape it on itself, or you can cut a slit up the middle, overlap it, and then tape it. I think it's better to cut a slit, overlap it, and it'll be a little neater. We're going to fit it with masking tape, and then we'll do the final with the aluminum tape. There we go. To finish the sunscreen, the next thing we need to do is remove it from the window. I think the wind's going to help me take it off. The nice thing about making these sunscreens yourself is that one $20 roll of this insulation will make you a ton of sunscreens. Where to buy one from the store for your car, it's going to be at least that for a single screen. And if you're buying them for an airplane, forget about it. All right, our next step is to tape this seam with aluminum tape. So we can measure out an approximate length, tear it off, peel off the paper backing. Again, don't let the trash blow away. And then position it half and half over the seam. This is very sticky stuff, so once it's stuck, you're not going to be able to adjust it very easily. Just fold it around. Now we'll flip it over and we'll do the other side. Now this is the outside, so I'm going to trim this so it looks nice and neat. You can get this aluminum tape at any hardware or home improvement store. It's usually with the insulation or with the air conditioning and heating duct equipment. But I'll put a link down in the description for this too. There we go. All right, now to clean up these edges, we're going to take this aluminum tape, run it around and fold it over to clean it up really nice. That'll also make it a little more durable. Because of the curve, you might have to do it in increments. We'll see if I have enough to actually finish this sunshade. Okay, so here's our completed sunshade. It's pretty rigid as is, and this one will fit in my windscreen no problem. If you want to add some extra rigidity though, you just take some wire and you can run it around the outside edge underneath your tape, or you can put vertical or horizontal bands on it and just run a single piece of tape covering it. That fits really nice. Probably could have cut it a little smaller to not have that fold, but it fits nice and tight around the edges. It's not letting any sunlight into the cockpit. That'll keep it nice and cool all summer. I'm really happy with how that windshield sunscreen fits. Now I just have to make the rest of the window sunscreens. What's up, Alan? Are you bored? Or are you just hanging out? Look live, bro. After I got the Pilot front side window cut out, the door cut out, and the rear window on the door side cut out, I went to the store and picked up some more aluminum tape. And now I'm going to use that cutout from the rear door side window to copy and make one for the Pilot side. Oh, did you decide to join us, Alan? What's up, Alan? Hey! You want to help out? No? Alright. So this takes care of getting the additional windows cut out. Here's the door. Here's the front Pilot side. Here's the rear Pilot side window. And the rear door side window. Now I just have to put the tape around the edges. I'm not going to put any reinforcing wire on these either, because the curtain rods that hold the old curtains in will work fine to hold these sunshades in place. There we go, that's one complete, 3 more to go. Oh, look at that wasp. Get out of there, buddy. Here, let's take you outside. No wasps or hornets were harmed in the making of this film. Alright, now that we got that wasp out of the shop, and last but not least, the front Pilot's window. Now it's back to the airport to see how they fit. So here we are inside the cockpit of Morty the Mooney. Let me show you how that sun shield that we made for the windscreen fit. So here's looking forward from the passenger seat or co-pilot seat. See also the nicest avionics of the 1980s. Sunscreen fits nice and tight, barely any gaps around it. And the steel frame of the aircraft, the bar going down the middle there, helps hold it in place. These are the curtain rods I was talking about. They're going to help hold the sunscreens in place. So here we are inside the cabin with all the covers installed. I do have the rear baggage door open to allow a little light in for filming. But as you can see, there's very few gaps around the edges. And it's quite dark in here. It's also significantly cooler than when I got in. The one thing that could be a little better is the Pilot window doesn't fit completely tight against the glass, because the air scoop kind of bulges the sunscreen out. But it still fits pretty well. I'm quite happy with it. Here's a look from the outside. You can see they're reflecting off all the additional light and heat that are coming in through the hangar door. I think this is a really nice overall look. I'm really happy with how they turned out, and it's definitely going to help preserve and make the airplane much more comfortable to pre-flight. I hope this video helped you realize how easy it is to make your own custom sun shields for your car, RV, boat, airplane, or house. It can really make your living space much more comfortable, save you a lot of energy, and most of all, save you a lot of money from buying custom covers from somewhere else. Don't forget I put links to the reflective insulation and aluminum tape down in the description, but remember, you can get it from pretty much any hardware or big box store. Thanks again for watching Make Stuff Nation. I hope you found this video useful, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.